Hey guys, don't know how long ago we lost you. I'm assuming it's not too long ago. Sorry about that. I do not know. I looked up and it wasn't printing anymore. How long ago has it been? Sorry guys. What up, Ellie Mac? Oh man. I'm just like I said, I'm a very light sleeper and I had it running and I heard it stop. And I don't know how long it's been. So that's what I was wondering. Not that long. Kind of awake, homeboy. I was asleep and I heard the live stream stop. So I got up real quick and restarted it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning, bro. Not a work day. I just went to sleep at like 1:30. So, yeah. I'm gonna in a second. But I wanted to make sure you guys see this. This is the thing about these overnight live streams. I've got to keep an eye on them and make sure they're still going. What's the point if I do the print and then it stops in the middle and you guys don't see the finished result, right? Oh, I am. Dude, I only slept 2 hours, 3 hours yesterday, and then worked 12. Not 12, I worked 9. Yeah, 9. Then got home and been doing honeydews until, well, so I slept, total of 3 hours. Yeah, I get normally, dude, 5. And then I take like an hour nap or something during the day, but just been too busy. Like I said, it's our wedding anniversary this weekend, bro, and it's really important, so I had a lot of things I gotta do and get ready and things I had to do while she was asleep. It's just really important to me, man. It's her 20th. Like I said, it's her 20th anniversary. Something like that isn't. It only happens once in your life. Thank you very much, Allie. Jesus. You know you're tired when you start getting choked up thinking about your anniversary, man. Jesus Christ. It's just really important to me. Nice. Congratulations, bro. I'm just really bummed out. There was a place she wanted to go for dinner, and that somebody had told us about a couple weeks ago. And I called yesterday to make reservations, and this place is completely booked up. There's no seats. Literally 2 weeks in advance, this place is booked up. So I'm still trying to figure out, and I don't know anybody that works with this conglomerate, a restaurant chain, and it's not even a chain so much, or that works with these people. So I can't pull any strings myself, with which I've usually been pretty darn good with being able to pull strings when it comes to getting into a restaurant somewhere to eat, even like Chow's, the Ivy as well too. I've been able to pull strings in and actually get a real good table at those places, just like literally without any notice. So this is the first time I've never not been able to get a seat in a restaurant, and I've built restaurants for 30 years, and it's kind of I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of a hard one for me because, I am used to getting that clout, even Hollywood Bowl, like eating at those places, um, I've never had a problem getting access, even when they say, no, you can't have access. And it's kind of like why you kill my dog, so to speak, it's our anniversary, man. And she's really bummed out. It's just, what can you do? So, still gonna be a nice anniversary, but not there. Oh man. Oh, here we go. Damn, I haven't seen you though in here for a while, Ollie Mac. I guess I'm not awake when you're around, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, I know that, Allison. But I've always been that kind of person that, you know, my wife is one of those people that surprises are cool for her, but she's always one of those kind of people, and this is not a bad thing at all because being her husband, any lady and Allie and Kathy, you guys will know this. As a husband, you see things they want, you see things they want to do, and then you try to do it when you're either able or want to do it, and that doesn't mean at that point in time that they still want that. Women are real tricky when it comes to certain things. And one of those certain things is what you want. And so one minute you could really want a certain thing, but if that certain thing isn't done or given to you, or you're taken to that certain place at that certain time, that does not mean, and it definitely doesn't mean, and never assume, and this is what I've learned over the past 20 years or 22 years, is never assume that that's what they want the next time. So I learned with my wife, it was more of the thing. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, that's the other thing too. I mentioned it earlier. We are remonetized. If it's too many ads, I gotta mess with it with YouTube because I just set it to the automated one. And if it's too many commercials, I'll know the next time I try and reset it back. I don't know how to do that. That's one of those features that's now, I guess that now I understand what Jimmy was going through. But yeah, we remonetized the channel. I got off the YouTube restrictions. So yay, we have the super chats again, but we're going to do memberships. That's the main reason why I'm jazzed about we're remonetized. So we can give stuff away. But anyways, back to the wife thing. Just because they want one thing 1 minute doesn't mean they're going to want it again. And it's better with me is from my experience, like with a gift, a lot of people say, oh, that's not really, that's heartless. There's no thought. Well, when you've been married for 20 years, you realize it's not so much just the thought that's important. And that thought should be, is this what she wants at this time? Okay, is what I learned. Right on, brother. Thank you, homeboy. You freaking rock. Hell yeah, Allie. Yeah, let's give you that tonight too. Everybody I'm bumping into is getting a wrench tonight. So now the wrenches are removed. So just so you know, but I might go ahead and leaving wrenches up. I don't know, but you're my boy, Blue. There you go. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. But yeah, so I've always been the person, or I want to say over the past 10 years, 12 years, birthday, anniversary, all that different stuff. I either ask immediately, what do you want to do? Or what do you want? And make it very specific what they want, what she wants for either her birthday or Christmas or the anniversary. Oh no, dude. Hey, bro, your little something is very important to me, bro. And it's not so much for the pocket. This $5 is gonna go towards literally, dude. I bought a few drones from LA from Timu. I bought a couple action cameras, so I'm gonna be giving stuff away to members, bro. So all this is doing is helping me be able to do that, dude. And that's what all this money, anything that comes into the channel, is going to go literally back into the channel. So I appreciate it, homeboy. But we're gonna break the YouTube system. We're gonna do giveaways, and the only way you can do it is by being a member without people that troll you, trying to report you for unfair games. And I don't want to give stuff that's not my subscribe. I don't want to give stuff away to people that aren't my subscribers. So, yep, they absolutely are. JCT, good morning. Hold on a second, JCT. Do not go anywhere, please. Okay. I just want to finish this story with anniversaries. The thing is with that is I learned that it's better just to give my wife either cash or a gift certificate where she wants to buy something. And maybe this might help for you guys over time. Just because they want something that moment doesn't mean they want something a month later. They may completely want something else. And if you get something for them that they wanted before and they don't want then, make sure you get them a receipt. And I know you're like, what do you mean get them a receipt? That's not cool. I don't want them to see how much I paid for it. You know what? Let me tell you something. After 20 years, if she don't know what I paid for something, then I've been hiding stuff, right? Because she is your husband or your wife, your other half should kind of know what you're doing with your money, right? So the thing is you get them something and you don't save the receipt and they don't really want it, then it just sits, man. So you women are fickle. You're very confusing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my wife more than anything, and she's the whole. Yes, I know. I'm tired. Did you hear what I just said? You women are fickle, and there's 6 people in here, so I'm only speaking to 3 women that I see. There was 1 man that is just speaking up. That does not mean that those other people are not men. Okay, and this is not a bad thing. This is still. Well, but JCT, am I right? I mean, you guys gotta. It's not that you guys can't disagree with me on this one. Okay, I'm trying to help guys out. Whether or not you guys are speaking to me, that doesn't mean that they aren't listening. Okay, and I don't know. Maybe you should agree with me. I'm not like them. Okay, so I mean, don't get me wrong. This is something that never fails. My wife loves when I bring her wildflowers. Okay, that's a hands down. I'm the boss when I bring home wildflowers. So yeah, exactly. I agree. Exactly. That's just it. See, Kathy, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Allie, do you see that comment right there? That's the thing with you because I can. Okay. Just like I said about the presents. You can get them a present and you could get them something they want, but that doesn't mean they're going to want it at the time you get it for them, bro. So get the receipt because, yeah, My wife's Indio, JCT. She's actually she's Native American and Mexican as well. Native American, Mexican, and Irish. Okay. So yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Like literally all the way down to her last name. She's got an Irish last name and she's Latina. And it literally, like, I'll put up a picture sometime. You can look at her and you can see the Native American in her, JCT. And trust me, this is another reason I say get a receipt, because the Native American side of her can really be hard to deal with sometimes, because that Native American side always also has a little bit of Irish and Mexican in it too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give Allie a little bit. I give the guys here a little bit of help, at least from my opinion. Okay. And I understand not all women are like that. Absolutely. But I, you're a woman, so I know you know what I'm saying. I don't care whether you guys agree with me or not and say we're not like that. But you cannot tell me, you guys cannot tell me that there is times where you want something from, whether you have a better half now or a better half then, or you were in a long relationship. And yes, it means a lot that they didn't forget your anniversary, right? Yes, it's very complicated. That's what I'm saying. Like what I said exactly when Kathy said, I am not agreeing with you because I can. That's the crap that makes it complicated. Okay? Because it's literally you were Kathy is saying exactly what I'm saying in rebuke to what you're saying, Allison. You can't figure out, you guys, because when you think you do, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, me too. I'm just kidding. Gosh, I'm awake now, people. This is scary for you. I'm awake and I am on E. My brain is on empty, so I cannot be responsible for what comes out of my mouth. Oh my God. But yeah, you know, you can call it fickle. You can call it psycho. You can call it flamboyant. But when the day comes that I myself will be able to completely figure out the love of my life, my best friend that has been by my side every day for 21 plus years, when I completely figure it out, what's going to happen is I'm going to get super pissed. You know why? Because she's going to throw a wrench into the mix and I ain't going to figure it out. So, note to self, people, guys here, when it comes to taking them someplace, when it comes to getting them a present, make sure you check with them. You don't have to so much blow it. Okay. Yeah, we will break it. That's the fun in not the knowing. Yeah, yeah. Do you tell me one guy that has every single piece? No, that's just it. I agree, Allison, and that's what I'm trying to say. Not to you guys. We're having this conversation to the guys. Once you think you know them, throw that crap away and start all over, because they're just playing a game with you. There you go, JCT. You know, but that's the thing too, and I respect that, JCT. Um, and I think I will be the same way. And I really honestly think my wife will be the same way. You're honoring your husband, you know, and I completely understand that and respect that. You know, whether or not you got into a relationship or whether or not you got married again, you're honoring your vows. You're honoring something. You're honoring your love. So that's kind of choking me up a little bit too, just so you know, because that's something super important to me. Um, you know, just like my wedding band. I don't want to die with that. I want that to go to my children. Yes, Legos are they're painful to step on. They're really sometimes, you know, you think it's just a little block with these little stubbies and you just connect one to the other and you build this thing. But have you ever put something together and had a Lego off by one once you get it all together? You got to take all those damn Legos apart just to get to that damn one single Lego and start all over again, right? So, yeah, all I got to say to that one is if you're worried about playing with Legos, and maybe either A, stepping on one or not being able to get them together right, don't don't switch batters and go to Roblox, okay? It is going to be finished. It's at 64%. So it's 3 more hours. And I'm gonna head out and back out in a minute to go in. Like you guys see, this proves it right here, this live stream restarting. But I ain't going nowhere right now. So this is a cool conversation because we all agree that you guys are psycho, right? We'll see you later, Allison. Yeah, but that's my key, people, to a happy relationship. Once you think you figured the wife out, just realize that you really haven't. I get paid for it. Nice. I hear you. I hear you. But you know, I can look at the other side of it too, right? And in the side of like something in the same breath that is important to me is my vow. I would probably, I for sure, gradually, I would probably date again, but I don't think I'd get married. I don't think I would. I don't think I would go that much, no matter how much I cared for that person. I don't think I would go that much more into that vow because, you know, and nothing against that person. Um, but reality is kind of a replacement, right? So, you know, that would be the hard part in my mind. You know, that's kind of a lousy way to look at it, but the way my mind works sometimes it's just I don't know. That's what it is. If it's a duck and it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, usually it's a duck, you know? We'll see you, Allison. Have a good day. I don't know if you remember my seat story there about when my wife got a truck. Your mind is a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, yeah. Well, there's Allie. I don't know if you remember this story or not, but I'll tell you a little one. My wife's Explorer. She decided to go and pick one out and didn't even tell me she was going to get one until she'd already made the decision. And I'm okay with that. I've always been okay with that. If we're not financially bad, she likes to have a new car. And, I knew it was coming. Put it that way. So there's no way I could be upset about it. And I find out she wants to get this Explorer. She already has everything situated. She says, come bring over the car. We're going to trade it in and get a new Explorer. I says, well, first of all, no, we're not. But we can go ahead and get a new one. But we're not trading the car in. We're keeping it. Because it was a nice car. It's just had more than 50,000 miles on it. So I go over there to pick up the car. And she's pick her up, and then take her back. And whatchamacallit, she goes to pick up the car and walks over to it. And we got it from Fleet. And the manager of Fleet was the one that dealt with us. Okay. So, native love, 23 definitions. Nice. I do not have my cell phone with me right now. I'm sorry. But anyways, Allie, she gets the truck. She goes to hop in the truck. Already got it. All paperwork's done. Got it 0% financing. Like, she did really, really good. We got it for a killer price. I mean, we got it for 30 grand, dude, almost. We got a brand new truck. So I was impressed. She goes to get in it. You're alligator hunting? Oh, right on. So, anyways, she goes to get in the car. She opens the door. She goes, oh, no, wait a minute. To the Fleet manager, the manager of Fleet Sales. She says, no. Come here. And he looks at her, and she kind of like looks at me like, what? And he walks over to her, and she points out the interior. And she goes, this interior's cloth. I don't want this truck. Okay? The guy looks at me. He looks at her. And he says to her, this is the truck you wanted. This is the truck you bought. We already did all the paperwork. You already signed it. This is your truck. And she looks at him and says, I don't care. I'm not buying this truck. I don't want this truck. You can take this truck right now. It has cloth interior. I didn't want it. Well, it's Scotch guarded and everything. And she says, I have children. I don't care. I want that truck. And she points to another truck, but it has leather interior. The same type of Explorer, same color and everything. And he goes, well, you can't have that truck because this is the one where the paperwork's already done. She says, well, I'm not going home with this. And closes the door again, goes to hand him the keys. And the guy looks at me like, holy shit. And I looked down and I said, you know what? I said to him, I says, it's her truck and it's what she wants, and happy wife, happy life, right? And he looked at me like, you're not going to help me at all. And so he looks at her, he says, okay, we're going to supply you with a rental car. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a rental car right now for you to take home. We're going to take your truck and we're going to send it over to our interior shop, and we're going to have a leather interior put in it for you. And he goes, will that work for you? And she says, yeah. He says, okay, fine. This is a done deal, right? And a done sale. She goes, oh, yeah. He goes, okay, let me go get you a loaner. So they put brand new leather interior in that truck for free. free upgrade because she wasn't going to take it, bro. So this is the thing about you women, JCT, and this is the thing I'm telling you. It don't matter whatever you do, even if you know you're right. Just smile and nod because everything will be better. What does the dictionary says? It says poop. Yeah, this is just my opinion, and hopefully it's a helpful thing. And I'm sure you ladies don't agree with me because that's your nature. So it's like pretty much with most of you ladies is hashtag keep them guessing. What? Any of you women that disagree with me right now, just go ahead and put a 1 in the chat. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I read what you guys said earlier. Surprise and stuff like that is important. Yeah. But how can we surprise you if you guys change your damn mind so much? Just saying. What did you get, JCT? What kind of car? Or what kind of car you have? Oh, there we go. Before you leave. On the water lily, JCT, just wanted to make this clear to you. You don't have to be paying for no program to make it. That's why I said let me look for the program. I found some free programs on Thingiverse for that STL file. Yeah, I have TGES. I don't know what that is. But the Voodoo Man figure, that was a custom figure that we had made for the band. So that's why it costs so much to have somebody make it. The program for the water lily is actually a free program on this thing called Thingiverse. So it's not a problem. If I were to charge you anything to make it, I mean, I'm going to make it, for the live stream. So if I'm to charge you anything for it, I would charge you just for maybe the cost of the filament and just shipping. You know what I mean? Or if it's one of the things, like if you're a member, when I do the membership thing, and it's one of the things, and I do a giveaway and you win, and it's one of those things in the box. Repeat. Okay. I'm gonna one more time here. The, the water lily, that program is not something that I have to have somebody make and like pay a guy to basically put it on CAD and do the file for me. It is a free file on a website. Oh no, it's not buy you anything. I'm not buying you anything. I didn't even say anything about buying it, but it was I don't need to buy. What I mean by that is I don't need to buy the print. The print's free. The program. That's what I meant. So yeah. So it's not like the Voodoo Man figure that I make for my buddy's band. That was a custom figure. So the ones on Thingiverse, they're free, and people that designed them put them up there for free. So, like I said, if I were to charge anything, and I mean, for sure, if it's something that you want, I have to charge shipping for it. You know what I mean? But if I charge anything, because I'm making it on a live stream, it'd be just for the shipping and the filament, and maybe like if it's takes a lot of time to clean it, so it's not going to be something stupid. And like I said last night, and Kathy, if you're still here, Kathy, she'll be one to admit it. The only time I'm really going to charge for a print is if it's a real big print, it takes a lot of time, one, and I'm not going to charge that much for it. But if it's a print that has been painted by my daughter or my wife, then I charge for it, because I give them the money for their time, and it's not like I'm paying them or anything like that. But my wife does really good, really good painting. So, and same with my daughter, she's pretty darn good too. And Kathy, she's bought those. She's been very supportive of my daughter when it comes to that stuff. My daughter was painting stuff for a while, and we were selling it, and she painted a lot of stuff, and Kathy got a lot of it. So yeah, JCT, don't sweat it. I'm making the water lily no matter what. And that's the thing. If there's anybody in the chat, you want to see something built, you just go ahead and say it, and I'll look on Thingiverse, and if it's there, I'll pull the program. I mean, of course, if you guys want something made custom yourself, then it's going to cost, like a program that's not out there. It's got to work. Dude, I just woke up. I'm starting to phase back out again, but the program the live stream stopped. So I woke up from a dead sleep and ran out here and restarted it. At least I can kind of focus now. But I still can't be held responsible for my words because I'm groggy as heck. Now you guys can see the head is actually the Darth Vader. It looks like a Funko. And once the supports get those all off and I show you guys, you'll see it. Big head, little body. Looks kind of funny. Let's see here too, by the way. How do I do this? Let's see if I can. I saw there's new things. Oh, okay, I think that was a chat. That's it. Oh yeah, Justin's in here. We'll give him one too. Oh, no worries. Yeah, no worries at all. I think that'd look cool too. You're gonna have to paint it, or if you don't want it painted and you want it to soak like that, it'll be just regular. Exactly, Kathy. That's what I said. Because she did put a lot of her. That's just it. Same with my wife and my daughter. They like the snake. Kathy bought a articulating. It wasn't a snake. An articulating dragon and a Japanese Oni mask, the full size mask that fits on your face, the Oni mask. And my wife painted them matching. and she put a lot of time into it in detail, and so they weren't cheap. You know what I mean? And same with like my daughter, and I don't know what happened, bro. I was asleep, um, and then all of a sudden, I don't know how long it was. My assumption was, is from what being told, it wasn't long at all. Um, I didn't hear the stream anymore. No, the print's fine. It just booted me. The stream stopped. So I got up and restarted it. Oh, the power went off, huh? Huh. You know, that's one thing in this area. We get a lot of internet outages and power outages, especially in the summer at night, because they're always working on the system, and then they do it at night, and then they blame it on a power outage as opposed to them shutting off the power on like the grid in certain areas. So, okay, cool. Wasn't long. Yeah, I listen to the print, and I have the print on the TV. So, you know, if it stops, I sleep like what they call the watcher. You know what I mean? I'm a very hard sleeper, but unfamiliar noises or a change in my environment with noise or something like that, it wakes me up instantly. So, you know, I don't know how long it was, but it did feel like I just heard it stop and I got up. Woo! Yeah, to the point where my dogs even got up and followed me because they were like, "Why are you getting up? What's going on? Why are you in a rush?" Yeah, but when the stream stopped, obviously the sound stopped. So that was what woke me up, was not hearing this. Like me, with me, I don't mind this sound. It's kind of soothing. It's like turning on the fan when you sleep. You know, it's a cool little white noise. And hey, it could be a brown noise, a yellow noise, or a blue noise. We're not really worried directly what color the noise is, so to speak. But that's the terminology they use, is the white noise. Yep. ASMR. That's how you say it, Kathy. ASMR. Yeah, this one looks more, like I said, it's like a Funko Pop looking Darth Vader. So picture Spaceballs, how the helmet was massively, it wasn't proportionally right on the guy. It's funny. I'm gonna go lay back down. And my wife's going to be getting up in like an hour because she's going to work today. So instead of taking the day off, she's going to work. I ain't leaving yet. I'm almost leaving. Oof. Yeah, but I don't know where you're at, JCT. I mean, if you're hunting gators, you're obviously in a humid area. So that sucks. And that's badass. If you, oh, George, well, there you go. Yeah, humid. And that's badass if you're out there hunting gator. That's freaking awesome. Oh, said by. Oh, you're leaving, Kathy? Well, Kathy, you have a good evening or morning. But I think that's pretty badass. You're out hunting gator, man. That's cool as heck. Right, right. I'll check it out. Let me see. Look. Aha. I see it right now. Rain. Okay. Bonsai Road. Training hardcore. Um, no, we ain't getting no rain like that out here. Yeah, I saw. I'm looking at that right now. I just saw the rain one first. Thumbs up. Boy. Hurricane season. Yeah, we got nut job season right now. It's going to lead into fire season too. I don't know if you guys are looking on the live stream though. People are getting arrested left and right for violating curfew out there. Yeah, no, we got summer all day for the next few days out here. I won't doubt that it doesn't, and it doesn't say that it's going to, but I won't doubt it doesn't get up to 100 this weekend. But anyways, I'm gonna head back in. I will have the stream on and the comments. I gotta try and close my eyes for a couple hours. 90 days. Okay, I'll be typing in the chat, but I'm gonna step away from the computer. 90 and above every day, and plus possibly rain. That sucks, and that's because of that humidity. What up, Blake? Is this Blake TV? Or is this just Blake? Thanks for coming in, Blake. Blake, welcome in, Blake. It's not Blake TV. Thanks. Oh, Funkle. Here, hold this. Of course, don't everybody don't get upset if you don't have a wrench when you come back in. I'm just throwing out wrenches right now. But doesn't mean they stay. I'm just trying it to see how people act. Last time I did it, I had issues. So, but I see it's now you can do standard and all standard moderator and all this other stuff. So let's see how this experiment works, shall we? But I'll be in the chat. Boom. I'm off at 9 a.m. to go to the store. Oh, cool. It should be done by 7, which would be 10 your time. But yeah, it has 29% left. So another hour and a half. That's how long it is. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, where it's done. Let's see here. Sorry about that. I didn't pop back any sooner. I just set my alarm. I laid down for another hour. Okay, so the supports, there you have it. I have to pull all the supports off. So I'll snap a picture of it a little shortly and put it on up. Let's go ahead and get in here. So I'm pretty good. Just woke up. I do a whole bunch of things here. So two live streams. Yeah, no, I watched it. I was catnapping. I was here, but I was watching it and trying to stay asleep for a little while. Okay. So anyways, it's done. Keep your eyes out for some videos this weekend. There will not be any 3D prints the next 2 nights. Like I said, it's our anniversary, so I'm going to spend time with my wife. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Allie Mac, thank you for the $5 super chat. And let's go on down the line here before I do go. Allison Bennett, of course, thank you for coming in. PPW, thank you. Anakin Skywalker, the Force is strong within you. Lady C, thank you for coming in. JCT, Taze. Oh, we had a lot of people commenting. Let's see here. Funkle Uncle, thank you for coming in. JCT, Kathy Bates. Let's see here. Joseph Grohl. Allie Mack came through with that super chat. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. It helps me a lot when it comes to this stuff, because that's the stuff that's going to go into the back into the channel for giveaways and stuff. So anyways, there we go. I want to thank you guys for watching, and keep your eyes out. There is going to be a couple videos this weekend, and we might do a live stream print Sunday night. So thanks for watching, guys. Pieces.